must. Check the issue. अस्तु पूर्णिमा महोदय. ओम वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा. गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्. ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. सर्वेभ्यः सुस्वागतम्. दशहरा अथवा नवरात्रौ सम्यक् भवेत् इति मन्ये सर्वेभ्यः. सत्यं वा? अथवा everybody had a good Dasara, Navratri?
महोदय.
उत्तमम् उत्तमम्. अद्य द्वौ विषयौ पठिष्यामः. एकं किञ्चित् अन्वयरचनां पश्यामः. तत्पश्चात् भविष्यत् कालं पठिष्यामः. भविष्यत् काल रूपाणि किं भविष्यन्ति इति पश्यामः. अस्तु वा? भविष्यत् काले अर्थात् लृट् लकारः अपि इति वदिष्यन्ति. अधुना वर्तमानकालः, भूतकालः अथवा लङ् लकारः इति वयं ज्ञायन्ते स्म, ज्ञातामहे स्म अथवा अज्ञायम् अज्ञायाम. सत्यं वा? We know lat lakara and lang lakara so far, right? So what we will today see is Bhavishyat Kaala or the future tense. Astu va? So give me 1 minute. प्रथमतः share my screen. First. दृश्यते वा? का पठितुम् इच्छति? परस्मैपदे परस्मैपदे इति सर्वे ज्ञातवन्तः. There are some dhatus that are parasmaipade. There are some dhatus that are atmanepade. We'll see both the forms. This is what is going to happen in future. Aham patishyami. I will study at some time in the future. Aham shvaha patishyami. Aham parashvaha patishyami. Saha श्वः गृहं गमिष्यति. सः श्वः कार्यालयं गमिष्यति. छात्राः श्वः विद्यालयं न गमिष्यन्ति. नवरात्रि अवकाशाः भवन्ति इदानीं. तदर्थं छात्राः श्वः विद्यालयं न गमिष्यन्ति. नवरात्रौ अभवत्. नवरात्राणि अभवन्. इदानीं दीपावली भविष्यति अथवा आगमिष्यति. सप्ताहद्वयानन्तरं दीपावली आगमिष्यति. अथवा 20 दिनानि नन्तरं दीपावली पर्वणः आगमिष्यति. सम्यक् वा? विजयदशमी ह्यः अभवत्. भूतकाल. 20 दिनानि नन्तरं दीपावली भविष्यति. सत्यं वा?
Yes.
का वक्तुमिच्छति? इदानीम् अपेक्षा महोदय भवती पठिष्यति वा? पठतु.
लुट् लकारः प्रथम पुरुष पठिष्यति, पठिष्यतः, पठिष्यन्ति. मध्यम पुरुषः पठिष्यसि, पठिष्यतः, पठिष्यथ. उत्तम पुरुष पठिष्यामि, पठिष्यावः, पठिष्यामः.
उत्तमम्. एकम् अन्यमपि कार्यं करोतु. अत्र यत्किमपि क्षम्यताम्. अत्र लट्लकारः भवेयुः. This should be lakaara. अत्र लट्लकारस्य प्रथमतः लट्लकार यत्किमपि धातुः चिनोतु. तं चित्वा धातुं चित्वा तं धातुं चित्वा यस्के प्रथमतः लट्लकार लट्लकारः वदतु तदनन्तरं लट्लकारम् अपि वदतु
क्रीडति क्रीडितः क्रीडन्ति क्रीडसि क्रीडतः क्रीडथ क्रीडामि क्रीडावः क्रीडामः
तत् वर्तमानकाल लट्लकार
लट्लकार लुट्लकारः क्रीडिष्यति क्रीडिष्यतः क्रीडिष्यन्ति क्रीडिष्यसि क्रीडिष्यतः क्रीडिष्यथ क्रीडिष्यामि क्रीडिष्यावः क्रीडिष्यामः
क्रीडिष्यामः अस्तु उत्तमम् एकवारं लङ्लकार अपि वदिष्यति वा
प्रयत्नं करोमि
प्रयत्नं करोतु चिन्ता नास्ति
अक्रीडत् अक्रीडताम् अक्रीडन् अक्रीडः अक्रीडतम् अक्रीडत अक्रीडम् अक्रीडाव अक्रीडाम
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 विसर्गः नास्ति तत्र मध्यमपुरुषे एव विसर्गः भविष्यति अक्रीडः उत्तमम् एकमेकं वाक्यमपि रचयतु भूतकाले वर्तमानकाले भविष्यत्काले सर्वे
अहं ह्यः कार्यालये अगच्छम्
कार्यालयम् अगच्छम् कार्यालये न कार्यालयम् अगच्छम् कार्यालयं किमर्थं कार्यालयं कार्यालये न इति अग्रे पठिष्यामः कार्यालयम् एव कार्यालयम् अगच्छम् उत्तमम्
अहम् अद्य पाठं पठामि
अहम् अद्य पाठं पठामि अस्तु
बालकः श्वः विद्यालयं गमिष्यति
बालकः श्वः विद्यालयं गमिष्यति उत्तमम् उत्तमम् क्रीड् धातोः
क्रीधातु
मध्यमपुरुषे एकं वाक्यं रचयतु
क्रीधातु क्रीधातु
क्रीड 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 इदानीं मध्यमपुरुषे एकं वाक्यं रचयतु
त्वं कन्दुकेन सह क्रीडसि
क्रीडसि त्वं कन्दुकेन सह क्रीडसि कन्दुकेन सह किमर्थम् अग्रे पठिष्य कन्दुकेन सह न भवेयुः कन्दुकं क्रीडसि एवम् अलम् कन्दुकं क्रीडसि अस्तु अस्तु इदानीं विक्रम महोदय वदिष्यति वा
which one
यत्किमपि धातुः चिनोतु
okay लट्लकार
एकवारं लट्लकार उक्त्वा लट्लकार वदतु
लट्लकार वदति वदतः वदतः वदन्ति वदसि वदथ वदथ वदामि वदावः वदामः
वदथः
वदथः वदथ
वदथ मात्रं मास्तु वदथः तत्र विसर्गः श्रोतुम् आवश्यकम्.
ओके. लट्लकार वदिष्यति, वदिष्यतः, वदिष्यन्ति, वदिष्यसि, वदिष्यथः, वदिष्यथ, वदिष्यामि, वदिष्यावः, वदिष्यामः.
वदिष्यामः. उत्तमम्. अस्तु. एकं वाक्यं त्रीणि वाक्यानि करोतु.
बालकः, बालकौ रामायणं वदिष्यतः, वदिष्यतः,
वदिष्यतः,
वदिष्यतः,
वदिष्यतः. अस्तु.
अहं श्वः पाठं वदिष्यामि.
अहं श्वः पाठं वदिष्यामि. उत्तमम्. बालकौ कौ लवकुशौ वा? उत्तमं.
बालकौ.
रामायणम् अहमिदानीमेव सुन्दरकाण्डं अपठम्. उत्तमम्. अस्तु. एते वाक्ये एव भूतकाले वदिष्यति वा?
ओके. बालकौ पुस्तकं वदिष्यताम्. वदताम्, वदताम्, अवदताम्. Sorry. Yes.
अवदताम्. रामायणमेव अवदताम्.
रामायणं महाभारतम् एव वदताम्, अवदताम्.
अवदताम्. उत्तमम्. उत्तमम्. अस्तु. Who else wants to try? अत्र अस्ति ज्योति महोदय वक्तुमिच्छति वा?
Sir. What should I do?
एकं धातुं चिनोतु.
Okay.
तस्य लट्लकार रूपाणि लृट्लकार रूपाणि उक्त्वा त्रीणि वाक्यानि रचयतु.
No sir. No sir. I missed last week.
Okay. एकं धातुः चिनोतु.
This I can do. That I can do in Letraka. One dhatu.
You take a dhatu first. What is that dhatu?
What is?
Which dhatu? You choose a dhatu.
I'll take khada.
Khad. Khad dhatu. Dhat khadeva. Khad. That's why there is a halad here.
Khada.
It is not khada. It is khad. Khad dhatu chinot. Tam chitva. Pratamataha latlakara rupani vadatu.
So Letraka is Bhavishyat Kaala.
Latlakara Bhavishyat Kaala rupa atra kim asti?
Lit.
Rit is Bhavishyat Kaala. Latlakara is
Present.
Present. That is Vartamana Kala.
Okay, so
Vadatu.
this one only I can try. I don't know the previous.
No problem. No, you can try
Okay.
Vartamana Kala, you can try. That is very easy. I'll help you. Try.
I will try this one because this is in front of
Okay. Start with this. Start with the Lakara. That's it.
Khadishyati,
Ha.
Khadishyatah,
Ha.
Khadishyanti,
Ha.
Purush, Khadishyasi, Khadishyastha, Khadishyata,
Ha.
Shat, Khadishyami, Khadishyavah, Khadishyamah.
Uttamam. Now, you take out that Ikara and Shakara in between. There's an Ikara and Shakara in between, no? That is,
Yes.
take that out from all the 9 things and you get the Latlakara. Try.
Khadayati.
Khadati.
Oh, here also not required. Khadayati.
Khadati.
Sir?
Patati.
Khadati. Okay.
Yes. Take out that Shya. Ikara and Shakara. Shya. Sh plus Ya.
Here I should take out.
Yeah.
Okay. Khadati. Khaditaha. Khadinti.
Not Ikara. Take out Ikara also.
Okay. Khadanti.
Ah.
Khadanti. Khadasi.
Ah.
Khaditaha.
Kadhataha.
Khadataha. Khadata. Khadatha.
Ah.
Khadami. Khadavaha. Khadamaha.
Uttamam. Bhutakala Gyayate va. Do you remember?
No, sir. Sorry.
Okay, no problem.
I think I did not attend many.
Bhavati Shvaha Kim Khadishyati?
Bhavati, आज मैंने क्या खाया?
Shvaha.
Shwaha is past tense. Yes.
Shvaha. Just listen to me once again.
Okay.
Bhavati Shvaha Kim Khadishyati? Concentrate on the last term. Khadishyati.
What I had for my food.
Khadishyati. What is Patishyati?
Patishyati. Okay. Ekvachan. No, it's lakaara. Khadishyati.
Lakaara. Khadishyati.
क्या खाओगे? What I'm going to eat.
Khaoge tomorrow.
Okay. Sure is tomorrow. So what I'm going to eat tomorrow. Okay. Aham Dudham Khadishyati.
Khadishyati va? If it is
Khadishyanti. No.
aham.
Aham should be ekvachan pratham purush, right?
Why will it be Pratham Purush if it is aham? Aham will be with Uttam Purush, no?
Aham Dudham Khadishyami.
Khadishyami. Duktam Khadishyami va?
No.
Pasya. You will drink milk, no?
Yes, sir.
Maduram vadatu. Chinta nasti.
Very
Dugdha maduram iti vadatu. That is milk, sweet made out of milk.
okay.
That you can eat, no? Khadishyami. Balaka kim khadati?
Balaka chapati.
Chapati, roti kam khadati. उत्तमम् अस्तु अथवा खादिष्यति. You understand this? Prathama Purusha is third person, somebody who is doing it, somewhere. Uttama Purusha will always be me, we two, or all of us. Madhyama Purusha is always Tvam, Yuvam, Yuyam. You both, all of you.
Okay.
Okay, just remember that. And Bhuta Kala, Vartamana Kala, Bhavishyat Kaala. That is all.
Okay.
That structure, if you have in your mind, everything will sit.
Sir.
Okay? Sure.
Yes.
Uttam Prayatam. Now, yeah. Can practice this, then who else? Narayana Mahodaya. Bhavan.
I want throat, sore throat.
Huh?
Throat is not good. Throat is very bad.
Oh, throat is very bad. Okay. Take rest. No problem. That's okay. Then
Sir, 1 minute. Just Madhyam Purush is you.
you, Tvam, yeah, you, that is Tvam. Tvam, you, yep. Tvam is you. Yuvam is you both.
Okay.
Yuyam is you all.
Yes. And the Pratham Purush?
Is for third person. He, his, or Balakaha, Balakao, Balakaha, anybody other than you and I. That is it.
So what are the things here? Like
He, monkeys, Vrikshaha, anything that is not you or I.
okay.
But there is one exception. Whenever you use Bhavata, Bhavan or Bhavati, then we use Pradhan Purush. Bhavan is you only. I am referring to you only. But then we will use the Pradhan Purush for that. Bhavati. If I am using Bhavati for Bhavati, Bhavatyo, Bhavatyaha, or Bhavan, Bhavantau, Bhavantaha, then I will use Pradhama Purusha.
Okay.
Okay, that is the only exception. Otherwise, Tvam, Yuvam, Yuyam, we always use Madhyama Purusha.
Okay, sir.
All right. Astu. Okay. Now let's, after this, what we will do, we will look at the Rit Lakara for Atmanepadi also. Ashwini Mahoday. एकवारं पठितुमिच्छति वा?
आत्मनेपदी प्रथम पुरुष वंदिष्यते, वंदिष्येते, वंदिष्यन्ते. मध्यम पुरुष एकवचन वंदिष्यसे, द्विवचन वंदिष्येथे, बहुवचन वंदिष्यध्वे. उत्तम पुरुष एकवचन वंदिष्ये, द्विवचन वंदिष्यावहे, बहुवचन वंदिष्यामहे.
वन्दिष्यामहे. तस्य लट्लकारं वक्तुमिच्छति वा? एकवारं पुनरावर्तनाय प्रयत्नं करोतु.
लट्लकार.
अस्तु, I'll help you. वन्दते.
वन्दते, वन्देते, वन्दन्ते. वन्दसे, वन्देथे, वन्दध्वे. वन्दे, वन्दावहे, वन्दामहे.
उत्तमम्. It is both the things, if you look at it here, they follow the latlakara forms only, both Parasmai-pade and Atmanepade. That is something you can easily get. So in this whole course, these are two that we will take up. Two more are Bhutakala, one is Bhutakala that we saw, and we will also see Agya Prarthana in future. अस्तु let us try क्षम क्षम धातोः वक्तुमिच्छति वा एकवारं प्रयत्नं करिष्यति वा
भविष्यत् काल
क्षम क्षम क्षम
क्षमिष्यते क्षमिष्येते क्षमिष्यन्ते क्षमिष्यसे क्षमिष्येथे क्षमिष्यध्वे क्षमिष्ये क्षमिक्षावहे क्षमिक्षामहे
उत्तमम् एकं वाक्यं कर्तुमिच्छति वा लङ् धातोः चिनोतु हनुमान् किं कृतवान् इति हनुमान् किं करिष्यति इति दृट्लकारे वदतु लङ् धातुः चित्वा तत्र लङ् धातुः अस्ति
I don't know, sir. Means I'm confused.
ओके लङ् धातोः प्रथमपुरुषः किं भविष्यति What is lung? Lung is jump.
Okay.
Can you tell the forms of lung?
So lung is what?
Jump, jump.
Jump. Okay.
No, sir.
प्रयत्नं करोतु अत्र लङ् इदानीमेव क्षम धातोः उक्तवती किल सेम् वे सेम् फार् लङ्
लङ्घिष्यते
लङ्घिष्यते
लङ्घिष्यते लङ्घिष्येते लङ्घिष्यन्ते लङ्घिष्यसे लङ्घिष्येथे लङ्घिष्यध्वे लङ्घिष्ये लङ्घिष्यावहे लङ्घिष्यामहे
उत्तमम् हनुमान् किं कृतवान् इदानीं वदतु
हनुमानः
हनुमानेव
ओके हनुमान् लङ्घिष्यसे
किमर्थं
लङ्घिष्यते
अलङ्घिष्यते किं लङ्घिष्यते सागरं लङ्घिष्यते वानराः किं कृतवन्तः किं करिष्यन्ति अस्तु किं करिष्यन्ति
वानराः लङ्घिष्येते लङ्घिष्यन्ते
वानराः सागरं लङ्घिष्यन्ते उत्तमम् उत्तमम् So everybody got a hang of this. Anybody who has questions, doubts, or ask doubts? Sangeeta Mahodaya, Sureka Mahodaya.
The break, I have attended only one class. Okay, sir, then this is the second. I don't know anything now.
Okay, no problem. You can see the
I have to be now.
Okay, you can ping me with any questions that you have. We'll discuss them later. Astu.
Now, what is lakaara?
Sangeeta Mahodaya.
Bhavishyat Kaala.
प्रश्नं नास्ति वा
Astu, Chinta Nasti. Else is there? Purnima Mahodaya.
Yeah, no questions today, sir. I need to read
Okay.
the mixed classes one. Sir, but one question. I think when I was attending, this was told in the class. Parasmai padi, then Atmane padi. These are the types of Kriya Pada, correct? Depending on what Kriya Pada, the hello. Sir, you're on mute. May I proceed with my question? I mean, rather it is a confirmation of my understanding.
Please proceed. Yes, Purnima.
Sir,
Yes.
Kriyapada, it can be of Parasmai Padi and Atmane Padi. And depending on what it is, the Ekavachana and Vivachana, Bhuvachana, the way we are seeing differs, correct?
Correct.
And the way to remember is just we should get used to it. That's all. Is there anything, any tips?
There is, however, at this level, that may become more complicated than just remembering.
Okay.
Just look at the structures, you will get a hang of it.
Okay, sir. Fine. Thank you.
Okay, there is a way to do it, no doubt. For instance, I can take you to.
I don't understood fully what is lit kya hai actually? What is lit bolte hai? What is it?
What is?
Lit bolte hai na lit.
Lit is future tense, Mahodaya. I will, whatever I do in the future.
अरे पास्टर्स क्या बोलते हैं लूट बोलते हैं
लंग लकारा
लट लिट इज फ्यूचर
correct. Lit is future, lung is past, lut is present.
Present and future, present and past. What is the difference? Lut and that. Present is lut.
Lut. Present is lut. Let me just show it to you in a minute. Hold on. So let me just. Everybody can see my screen.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
That's a good question that he asked. So. Increase the fonts. Oh. That is Vartamana Kaala is lut. Clear? Narayan Mahodaya?
Yeah. What is lakaara? What is called? Why is it called lakaara?
Lakaara. It is this one of Kaala. So it comes from the same word Kaala, laka, and they added a refa to it at the end of it. That's about it to make. I mean, frankly, that is how it is derived. But then actually there's a huge derivation behind it. Kaala, it denotes Kaala, nothing more. Okay?
Oh.
Clear?
Yeah, okay.
There are totally
lit,
correct.
Bhavishyami and lit when relation is the why do you call lit? Why do you call lit? What is it? How is the derivation? Lit kaisa hai? Lit. What is that?
So this is future.
Okay.
Future. This is past. Present. That's all.
Okay. Understood.
Correct, no? Okay. Good. Apeksha Moday, you had a question. Why Hanuman and why not Hanumanaha? Hanumanaha. Yes, because that is not akaranta pullinga pada. That is takaranta Hanumat. It comes from Hanumat. Hanuman comes from Hanumat. So that's why it becomes Hanuman. Bhagavat, Bhagavan. Okay, Bhavan, Bhavat, Bhavan. Bhavan, Bhavantau, Bhavantaha. That's how it becomes Hanuman.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions?
Thank you, sir.
No problems. यत्किमपि अन्य प्रश्नाः सन्ति वा? Now what we will do, we will look at how to do some Anvaya Rachana. We've all done some, now that we know some bit of Samskrtam, we will see how to arrange the words in certain ways to make sense of some shlokas. We have done some shlokas and everything, no? Can we do some level of Anvaya Rachana now? Okay. So I'll take a few very simple shlokas, and for that we'll do an Anvaya Rachana. Share the screen again. Oh, not this one. Share this screen. We all know the story of this Mainaka Parvata or Surasa, or who is that?
When Hanuman was crossing the sea ocean,
Correct.
he became very small.
Right. So we will do the Anvaya Rachana of those shlokas that come in Ramayana, Srimad Ramayana. It's very, very simple. Okay. So now why does it come up? Anybody who has a background to this, who can share some background to that whole story, so that people know the story before we get into the Anvaya Rachana.
So when Hanuman was going as a messenger to the Ravana, as a Ram's messenger, and to propose and to give Sita back, that time when so Surasa was there in between, so she was like an obstacle, and she was a monster in the ocean.
Correct. So why does she become a monster? What is the background to that? Anything? Any idea?
I think there is a boon from Brahma to Surasa. So I don't remember the whole story, but I think this is because of a boon from Brahma to Surasa that Hanuman has to enter into his mouth, to her mouth or something.
No, the boon is different. Boon from Hanuman, that Surasa. Who is Surasa? Surasa is Naga.
Yeah.
Nagamata. She is a Nagamata. Now, the boon she has is she can extend her tongue as long as she wants. And she can get anything into her tongue. That is the boon she has. So, why does she become a problem for Hanuman? As in, is it just that she wants to be a problem to Hanuman, or what is the whole idea behind the construct?
You don't remember.
We don't remember. Okay, we will see that. What is the idea? Well, that is the whole. That is what we will see now. Okay. Astu. So now he has crossed the first part, that is the Sagara, the Mainaka Parvata, and come to Surasa. Now he is nearing that Surasa part. Yeah, who wants to read this? Read this shloka. Purnima Pade Vati Vadishitiva. Can you read this?
Okay, sir. Tato devaha sagandharvaha siddhascha paramarshayah abruvan surya sangakasha surasaha nagamataram
Surya Sankasham Surasam. It is not Sankashaha. Surya Sankasha Surasam Nagamataram.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to read it once again?
Okay, sir. Tato devaha sagandharvaha siddhascha paramarshayah abruvan surya sangakasham surasaha nagamataram.
Surasam. So this
Surasam. Okay. Surasam nagamataram. Sam.
Okay. The way to read it is Tato Deva Gandharvaha Tato Devaha Sagandharvaha Siddhasha Paramarshayah Abruvan Surya Sankasham Surasam Nagamataram. Astva. Okay. Anybody who understood this in any which way? You will see what it means, how to do it. Or anybody who understood what this can be at least?
That is Devaha means the gods, and along with the Gandharvas and Siddhas and great saints, what do you call Nagamadaran Surasam Abruvan is told what do you call?
Correct. What is Paramarshayah?
Great
Discussion.
Uttama.
Paramarsh is suggestion also? Suggestion?
No, Paramarshayah is discussion.
Okay.
Arshayah is sort of what you are saying, Mahodaya. Paramarshayah is discussion only.
No, Paramarshaya is a discussion. Paramarsh.
It's Paramarshaya only. That is, where is that? Yeah, let me see. Let me make sure it is Paramarshaya only. Abruvan is told, no? Past tense. We just saw that.
Okay. Surya
Paramarshaya only.
Kasha.
Just a minute. I think there's a typo here. Give me a minute. There's a typo. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Mahodaya. This should be Paramarshaya. No, not Paramarshaya.
But in Kannada, this becomes paramarsha, right? Paramarsha.
Kerala, in Malayalam, it is Paramarsham.
Correct. In Kannada,
Malayalam,
it will become so.
Malayalam,
So then it should be then in Sanskrit also it should be Paramarshayah.
No, it is Paramarshayah only.
Okay.
Here it is Paramarshayah.
Okay.
It's not Paramarshayah, it is Paramarshayah only. That's why I have the Gita Press book also, right? Next to me.
Yeah.
So it is Siddhasya Paramarshayah. Okay. Paramarshayah. So if we do an Anvaya of this, it becomes very, very simple. Tataha Devaha
Sagandharvaha.
Here Sagandharvaha with the Gandharvas, along with the Gandharvaha. Sagandharvaha means with and the along with the Gandharvas and the Siddhas together discussed. What did they discuss? Te Surya Sankasham Nagamataram. The Nagamataram, who was like Surya Sankasham, who was the Nagamataram? Surasam. They told Surya Sankasha, Surasam, who was like Surya Sankasham and Surasam, Nagamataram. So who was like Surya Sankasham, they told Surasa. Surasa was her name. So all this is, if you look at this, all these three are what are called
adjectives for Surasam.
Adjectives for Surasam, and all are the karma padam. Kartru are all Devaha, Gandharvaha, Siddhaha. Siddhaha, Devaha, Gandharvaha cha. First step they Paramarshaya, they discussed something they discussed. After discussing, that's why I put in this te. This te refers to Devaha, Gandharvaha, Siddhaha. Saha taute, correct? That is implied. This te is implied here. Te abruvan.
What is the meaning of Surya Sankasha? What is the meaning of Surya Sankasha? Surya Sankasha, what is the meaning? Surya Sankasha. Surya Sankasha, what is the meaning?
Surya Sankasha, who was as radiant as the sun.
Okay.
Surya Sankasham Nagamataram. Surasam. Or rather, it is the other way around. Sorry, not radiant. Who could eclipse the sun? Who was as black and vicious as who could eclipse the whole sun itself. Surya Sankasham Nagamataram Surasam. Her name was Surasa. Abruvan. All of them told this lady Surasa, who was the Nagamatara and who was the Surya Sankasha. What did they tell her? We will see this here. Who wants to read this?
I am Vadatmajaha Srimad Pallavate Sagaro Bari.
Plavate.
Pardon me?
Plavate.
Srimad Plavade Sagaro Pari Hanuman Nama Tasya Tvam Mahir Vigna Madana. Rakshasam Rupamasaya Sughoram Parvadopamam Dramshlakaram Pingatsham Vaktram Kritva Navasamam.
Uttamam. Astu. What did we understand for this? So, if I were to let's do a padacheda. Let's do this step by step now. Okay. Let me do a padacheda here. What is called, what I have done here as Anmaya. I am Vatatmajaha. Vatasya Atmajaha. Vataha. We all know what Vataha is. Correct? Vataha is what?
Vayu.
Wind,
Air.
air, wind.
Air, wind. It means Vayu. Atmajaha is
Sun.
Sun, Putra. Vayoho Putraha. Ayam Vayu Putraha. Ayam Vatatmajaha. That's the first sentence. Ayam is he. So just like Saha, Eshaha, Ayam is another pronoun for he. He is Vatatmaja. Ayam Vatatmajaha. Shriman Plavate Sagaropari. We just saw the Plav Dhatu is Atmanepadi. Correct? So I can do one more thing here instead of doing this. 1 minute more there. I know you're taking notes, but give me 1 minute. There are a few typos in this for some reason. Okay. I am Sagaropari. Sagarasya Upari Plavate. Shriman. Shriman here refers to whom?
Hanuman.
Hanuman. Ayam Vatatmajaha. Shriman Sagaropari. He just Plavate, he just sails over the Sagara. Plavadhatu, we just saw Plavate, Plavete, Plavade, Plavase, Plavete, Plavadve, Plave, Plavavahe, Plavamahe. He sails, sail. Plav is to sail. Last Samvatsara, if you remember, was Plavanavama Samvatsara. So Plava is a boat, for instance. So that comes from this dhatu, Plav dhatu. Plavate Sagaropari. Tasya nama Hanuman iti. That iti is not there, I have said. Tasya nama Hanuman. If I break this part, it becomes Tasya nama Hanuman. Tvam muhurtam vignam achara. Achara, the form of this achara we will study, that is agya or prarthana, giving an order. Tvam achara. Muhurtam. Muhurtam is at a given point in time, whenever appropriate time in this context. Vignam achara. Why is that Vignam? Let's stop. Okay. It should be Vignam. It is not Vigharma, but Vignam. Tvam Vignam Achara. Vignam plus Achara becomes Vignam Achara. Okay. Tvam Vignam Achara. here, if you look at this, Parvata Upamam Sughoram Rakshasam Rupam Asthaya, having sat in the form of a Parvata Upamam, or like a Parvata, Sughoram, very, very dark and very, very appearing very dangerous, and like a Rakshasi, Rupam, having taken that form, you sit. Nabassamam Damshrakaralam. Damshrakaralam. Damshra is, what is Damshraha?
Teeth.
Huh?
Teeth. Damshra.
Damshra is, Danta is teeth. Damshra is not. A long, what is a long, what is Vaktram here?
Crooked.
Tongue. Here it refers to tongue. So, Pingaksham Damshrakaralam Vaktram Krutva. It should be as expansive as the Nabha. Nabha is Akasha. You know how expansive Akasha is. Damshrakaralam Pingaksham, as expansive as the Damshra. Find out what Damshra is. That's a homework. Okay. Pinga is flying. That is the Pingaksham. That is the. It can fly as wherever it wants. No. So it should go as far as it can. Vaktram Krutva. Do it like this. Have it this form. Having done this, then what should she do? Okay. Damshrakaralam Pingaksham Vaktram Krutva Nabassamam Nastu. Let's read this shloka. Why should you do this? They have not told why she should do this. Tata devaha sa gandharvaha siddhascha paramarshayah apruvam surisankasham surasam nagamanam. They only comment told. What did they discuss and why do they want her to do this? That comes in this shloka. Vikram Mode, you want to read this?
Yes, sir. Balamichhamahe jnatum Bhayaschasya parakramam.
This is Bhuyaschasya.
Bhuyaschasya parakramam. Tvam vijeshya tupayena vishadam va gamishyati.
Va gamishyati. Okay, 1 minute. Let me just this. Balamichhamahe gyatum bhuyaschasya parakramam tvam vijeshya tupayena vishadam va gamishyati. That's how you read it. Okay. So, what are they saying? This is again, they said Abruvan. Last one, if you see, they were telling something here. We said Abruvan. These are the three things they have told her so far. In three shlokas. Three shlokas they are saying something. First, he is Vayuputra Vatatmaja. He flies or sails over the Sagara. His name is Hanuman. Tasya Nama Hanuman. From here they are addressing
You.
whom are they addressing here?
Surasa.
Surasa. Muhurtam Vignam Achara. Become something at the appropriate time. What should you do? Like a Parvata, like a Sughora Rakshasa, take that form and expand your tongue like a huge sky. Pingaksha Damshakaralam Akasham Krutva Asthaya. Sit. That is what they are telling her. Kimartham, here they are telling why. Ichha mahe. Correct. This is the
Balam Ichhamahe.
Vayam Ichha mahe. Vayam is not there. But what form is Ichha mahe? Ashwini Mहोदय वक्तुमिच्छति वा इच्छामहे अथवा अपेक्षा महोदय वक्तुमिच्छति वा?
Can I read, sir?
Tell me. Sureka Mhoday.
I can only read.
No problems.
Okay.
No problem.
Balamichamahe natum bhuyaswasya parakramam tvam vijishyatupayena vishadam va gamishyati.
Vishyati. Uttamam. Apeksha Mhoday.
Mhoday.
Atra. Can you identify the two Kriya Pada?
Yes, it is Ichchamahe and Gamishyati.
Ichchamahe ape Gamishyati. Ichchamahe, can you give a bit of background of Ichchamahe?
Background means?
Like what dhatu, what does it mean?
Oh, okay, it is Parasmayapadi. Sorry, Atmanepadi dhatu.
Atmanepadi.
For we use for Vayam.
Uttama Purusha.
Vayam Ichchamahe. Correct. You are right. Absolutely right. It is Atmanepadi. So dhatu is Ichha dhatu.
Yes.
And how we got Atmanepade? This is
how we got Atmanepadi? Good question. So if we go back here, where was that? Sorry. How did we get one? Let me pull up that slide for a minute. We were just discussing that slide, no? Where is that? Here. If you look at this, Vandeshyamahe, this form, Vandamahe, comes in Atmanepade. This is the Litlakara form, but in Latlakara it becomes Vandamahe. Similarly, each dhatu will take the form Ichchate, Ichchete, Ichchadde, Ichchase, Ichchete, Ichchadve, Ichche, Ichchavahe, Ichchamahe. So, okay, what does ich mean?
Ich mean desire.
Desire. We desire.
Okay.
Correct?
Okay.
we desire something. And what do we desire? Is what is being explained here. Because we desire something, we want you. They have told something to Surasa just now. Correct? This is all part of that conversation with Surasa of Deva Gandharva and all those people. Correct? Siddhas. Deva Gandharva cha Siddhacha. They are telling something. Vayam ichchamahe. Apeksha Mahoday. Idanim vadatu. Ich dhatu. Uttama Purusha. And Bahuvachane. Vayam. Who are Vayam? Deva, Gandharva, and
Siddhacha.
Siddhacha. Ichchamahe. Vayam kim ichchamahe? That comes here. Asya.
His
balam parakramam cha gyatum ichchamahe. We want to know and understand his balam and parakramam. Okay. And what? Why do we want to do that? You said what is that? There is Apeksha Mahoday. How many? What are the other Kriya Pada?
Vijeshati.
Vijeshyati. And the other one?
Gamishyati.
Gamishyati. Vijeshyati. Gamishyati. Whether
Upayena Vijeshyati or Vishadam na Gamishyati.
Here, Twam should be you. Saha, correct. Saha is referring to whom here? I have put this. This is not there in the shloka. Whatever is in bracket
Hanuman.
is something that I have put.
Hanuman. Saha is Hanuman.
Saha Vijeshyati. That is Prathama Purusha. Because it is Saha, it becomes Vijeshyati. Saha Tvam. Tvam is what? Which form? Who is the Karta?
Hanuman.
Hanuman is the Karta. Saha. Who is the Karma?
Surasa.
Surasa. So that how is Surasa referred to here?
Us.
Tvam. If you look at this, this is Tvam. Tvam yuvam yuyam. Tvam yuvam yuyam. He upayena vijishyati, you, over you, will he find victory over you, or vishadam gamishyati,
Dejected.
will he'll
Return.
get afraid and become very, he'll think his vishadam is something which is obstacle. He'll take you as obstacle and run away. Basically, what they are saying is, will he fight you or will he run away from you? We understand this now? Anybody who wants to summarize all that has happened so far in simple English?
So this is a test for Hanuman. Though the Gandharvas, Devas, Gandharvas and Siddhas want to test Hanuman whether he will be able to accomplish the task by giving a test or is called a Surasa test. So
Yeah,
that
yeah.
whether he can, whether he can, accomplish that or not by defeating her. If it's her, that means that they are confirmed. It is confirmed that he will be able to accomplish his job. If he's unable, then that means that he is
going to return
not
back.
useful.
As simple as
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Not useful for
Whether he
this
should
work.
go to Lanka or he should not go to Lanka. That is this one.
Yeah.
Task, right? And how do they want to test him? How do they want to test him?
So they are asking Surasa to, open her mouth, lay out her tongue. Whether he will be able to win her over, or will he return back?
Correct. When Vijayashyati is when.
Yeah. So the thing is that upayena vijayashyati. So that means that
upayena vijayashyati. That's important.
Yeah.
With his all his wisdom. Is he going to win without harming or without doing too much of damage and still win? It's a test. Is he able to overpower and win without too much, or having seen an obstacle, getting afraid of it, he will run away? Earlier, he had a test with Mainaka Parvata. It was not a test. That was not a test. That was basically saying, Mainaka said, I was so and so, so come rest here, you can go and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
Surasa is not like that. Surasa is like, this is proper test. So next we'll probably say, he goes 10 yojana, he goes 20 yojana, 30 yojana, that all comes. So her tongue keeps on extending as much as Hanuman goes. Right?
So here, what is Asya Balam? What does Asya refer to here?
His.
Okay. Twam. Twam.
Twam yuvabhyuyam. Twam yuvabhyuyam. That is why I said Twam is the karma pada.
Karma pada. Okay.
Saha is the karta. Saha tvam upayena vijayashyate va vishadam kavishyate.
So Twam is here Surasa, correct?
Twam is Surasa. You are right. They're all talking to Surasa. No, all this is a conversation between Devagandharva Siddha and Surasa. This is all part of Valmiki Ramayana. I have taken this from Sundarakanda.
Sundarakanda, yeah.
I have put all the notation also. We want to find out whether he will win or whether he will go away. So very simple. If anybody wants to learn Samskrtam and knows a bit of this much, see, if you look at this, there is not much changes I have made in any of the Anvaya. All you need to do is split this a little bit, and then you have the meaning right in front of you. I found this very interesting because I was doing the entire Sundarakanda Parayana of all the sargas. From, I think there are 65 sargas, around 4,000 slokas in the Navratri. 9 days I did the full Parayana. So I found this very, very simple and very, very structured to understand. It's not very complicated slokas. So one of the key things that I have learned is, Ramayana is full of very simple and straightforward slokas. If you know a bit of Vartamana Kaala, Bhavishyat Kaala, Bhuta Kaala, Agya Prarthana, that we'll see next, and bit of vocabulary, it's more than enough. It's very easy to understand. Our vocabulary, our way of looking at Samskrtam will all change and become very straightforward. This was one of the things that I just figured out in this. So we will see a lot of slokas from Ramayana going forward also. It looks like very interesting to me at least now. If you have any Anvaya Rachana that you want me to do, please bring the shloka, we will do that also. Ashwini Bhodaya gave one last week, no? So bring more if you have any, if you come across any. So for today, we will do with this. Next week, we will see more what the conversation that happens between Surasa and Hanuman himself. That's also an interesting part. Where he says, I'm going for this, and she says, no, 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 I want to eat, and all those things. So there also, all these things will come. Okay, any questions, anything till now?
Yes, sir. Sir, what is Nagamataram?
Nagamataram. Naga is snake. You understand that?
That is, yeah.
Yeah. Nagamataram is the mother of snakes. You can take it that way.
Okay.
Mata.
Got it, sir.
Got it. Any other questions? Anything?
What exactly Anvaya Rachana means?
Halaka class.
Yes, Sagita Mohdaya. Sagita Mohdaya, you are saying something? Okay. Jyoti Mohdaya asked that question. What is Anvaya Rachana? So, any shloka has a lot of, there are 3 levels of understanding in each shloka. One is what is called Sthulartha, Gudhartha, and Sukshmartha. To do what is called the Sthulartha is the superficial meaning. To get that Sthulartha, what is called the superficial meaning of that shloka, none of the shlokas will be ordered, structured in a given way. So as we saw, Sanskrit is a very, very interesting language where you can reorder the words in any which way you want. Right? The object, subject can all be can all be put in various places and still get the same same meaning can be got. Getting the right Sthulartha out of that is the objective of Anvaya Rachana. So ideally, as Purnima Mahodaya said in the first class when we were doing that Vakya, we said in English, you know, we have this form of where I have the subject come first, then the object, then by what, then what, etc., etc., etc. And in the end, I'll put the verb. So the order of arranging this in some way that is making sense to everyone is what is Anvaya Rachana. Right? A lot of times this can come from previous shlokas also.
So is there is there a book available which will give the Anvayas of these shlokas?
Yes, yes. Lots
like
of
Ramayana.
Yes, lots of books are there. I mean, for Ramayana, not all the shlokas will need an Anvaya like this. Nobody would have written that much of Anvaya in this one. But Anvaya Rachana is done especially for in the Bhashyas, like Bhagavad Gita, for instance.
Yes, Bhagavad Gita.
Shankaracharya has written a full Bhashya. Similarly, Madhvacharya has also written and Ramanujacharya has also written. And that's why they are the epitomes of whatever they are. So in this country, we have a very clear norm. You want to establish your philosophy, establish yourself. Very straight, very simple things you need to. Very simple thing. At least you need to sort of set benchmark. Is write bhashyas for independent bhashyas. Now I'm not talking of copy paste or translate or transliterate. No such stuff. Independent bhashyas of your philosophy, what you think is right, for three key things. One is Bhagavad Gita, another one is, or rather, starting with Brahma Sutra. Brahma Sutra, Bhagavad Gita, and Dashopanishad, 10 Upanishads. What is this whole concept called me, myself, and the world? What is the connect between me and the world? What is the connect between me and myself? All of these three refer to that. So any philosophy will start with that and end with that. So how do all these shastras interpret it? If you can write that and then you say, yes, this is my principle. Because Shankaracharya said so many things. He said, what? Jagat Mithya, Sarvam Vishnumayam Jagat, Jagat Mithya, what is that? Vishnu Sarvam and all those things. He said, Ishvara Sarvam. All these things he said. Now, to all these, if you are saying Jagat is Mithya, this is a whole world is some sort of a paradox and it does not exist, you need to establish yourself from the Shastras. What are those Shastras? They are the Vedas, the Vedanta, Bhagavad Gita, and Brahma Sutra. So this is sort of, you need to establish through them. Why I am saying this? For that one Vakya is written so many Bhashya. So that's why he is called a philosopher in this country. It's not like, okay, I write some book and I get away. No, you can't do that. Jyoti Bhode, you had any other question you were asking about Anvaya Rachana?
No, sir. Kind of get it.
You got the meaning, right?
So you said, I just want to what you repeated, no, like you said Brahma Sutra, Bhagavad Gita, and the 10 Upanishads are main. So you said you want to can you just repeat that, like if you want to establish your own philosophy, you should read them and then make your own, is it?
Not make your own philosophy. No.
No, not philosophy, put it in Anvay, is it?
But you have to give pramana, what is called proof for your philosophy. Why do you say so and where is it mentioned in these philosophies? How do you establish your philosophy through these? So let us say, for instance, you need to write a full commentary on these three using your principles. And if your principle is contradicting with what is being said there, then your principles are completely destroyed. They have to be in sync with what these three are saying. These three, what we call, I mean, they are the Veda Vakya, they are the full-fledged things for us.
Yes.
They should be in acceptance to all these three. That is basically Brahma Sutra, Dashopanishad, 10 Upanishads, and the Bhagavad Gita.
Sir, if you don't mind, you can just tell in very brief, like what is Brahma Sutra?
I can do that. It will take me 15 minutes. We'll take that up in one class, shall we?
In next class, huh?
Maybe in the next class or the week after that or something. Ashwini Mahodaya, you have a question.
Sir, Sthula Sutra and Sukshma Sthula Artha, Sukshma Artha, and third one is
Good Artha. So to give it one line answer to your question, Jyoti Mahodaya, Brahma Sutra is referring to how to attain the highest Brahman. That is the ultimate form of, the end of your evolution. We follow this principle of karma chakra, that is birth and death.
Sir, there is Nyaya Shastra also, Yoga Shastra also.
Those are what are they? There are 6 of them. That is the Angas.
Darshana, sir.
Siddhantas.
Darshana.
Darshana. Darshana.
They are darshanas. What are the darshanas?
Philosophy. Philosophy.
Yoga, Sankhya, Vaisheshika, Nyaya, Mimamsa, Purva Mimamsa, Uttara Mimamsa. Shad Darshanani. These are the darshanas of how to interpret our Vedas and the Vedic corpus. Correct? So this comes under one form, what is called the Astika Darshana. That's why I said this will take a long discussion in itself. So they are the darshanas. Then comes, so consider the Vedas and the Vedanta as a corpus of knowledge. You say principle. That is basically an architecture. Okay, if I were to give a very crude definition of this, okay, let's take the Constitution of India. How many of you have read the Constitution of India per se? None of us have read it. It's probably a preamble or something like that, right? The Constitution of India itself will have some 500 acts or 500 set of this one, right? Now, that has to be implemented in certain ways. The darshanas come in that format for us. There is one level after the Constitution, a set of acts and a set of acts that come up. So these procedures, CRPC, they are all those sections in the Constitution have to be further put into acts of parliament. Those are the darshanas. Now, these acts by themselves also don't mean anything. Because if you don't have the service rules of how to imply them or how the bureaucrat should implement these rules, it makes absolutely no sense. The implementation of these come in the form of smritis for us. We have Yagyavalkya Smriti, we have Manu Smriti, we have so many Smritis. That rules also sometimes become problematic. So you need to give case laws and case studies. Right, okay, if this happens, then you should do this. If this happens, then you should do this. Those come in the form of Puranas for us. Puranas need not always be true. Itihasa, on the other hand, iti asid. There are two itihasas, Ramayana and Mahabharata, sorry. These are the two itihasas that happened, that really happened. Puranas need not have happened. This could just be constituted stories or whatever. So this itihasa and Purana is the corpus that you can take as the interpretation of these laws or the rules of service rules and everything. Who is right, who is wrong, under what circumstance, how should it be interpreted, what should be taken, what should not be taken, etc. Then we have all these other things like Panchatantra, Arthashastra, all these things flow out from here, and that forms the whole corpus of Dharma for us. I have the pyramid structure somewhere. I'll bring it in one of the classes and we'll do 1.5 an hour session or 45-minute session. I'll do only on this Mohdaya. Yoti Mohdaya, that will be interesting. Probably I'll tell you in advance also on that day. Okay?
Sir.
Okay. So, Brahma Sutra, just to answer your simple question, Brahma Sutra forms the part of the Uttara Mimamsa. Vedanta. That is basically the Upanishads and the Brahma Sutra. Brahma Sutra is a sort of a very cryptic form of the Upanishads. Ato Brahma Jigyasaha, it starts from there. Now to Yoga Shastra, I can give the same thing, Yoga Sutras. It says, Yoga Chitta Vritta Nivrittaha. Right? I'm sure all of us have heard of this. Yoga Chitta Vritta Nivrattaha. The yoga itself will have a 100-page commentary to begin with. So if you ask Shankaracharya, he'll give you one set of things. 100 pages you can write just on yoga. Chitta will have its own forms. You know, Chitta is all about the manas, the way this one is formed, the whole vasanas, everything, where it is stored, how it goes out, how it comes back, all those things. Vritta, the vasanas and everything, it comes as that. Nivrittaha, how do I take this out? Is what is yoga? So I can write a 10,000-page commentary on just this first sutra of Yoga Sutra. Patanjali's Yoga Sutra is just one. First line is Yoga Chitta Vritta Nivrittaha. Similarly, in Brahma Sutra, what Vyasa Maharshi gave us, the first line says, Ato Brahma Jigyasaha Ataha Brahma. This is for somebody who is a Brahma Jigyasa. Now, what is Brahma, what is Atha, what is Jigyasa will have its own 500 pages of commentary. Then it goes on. There are 700 sutras like this. So we have this much of corpus. I mean, enough lifetimes that we can spend. We can always keep coming back, going, coming back, going, coming back. We have a lot of cycles. We have a lot of births to take. So it is fun to learn all that and spend a lot of time doing that. How do we engage in work? How do we do these things? How do we do this, that, everything? So we will discuss on Monday. I'll bring up the whole corpus. At least I'll lay out the whole structure. Then there is a whole thing after this, the literature that comes from these. Like for instance, what Kalidasa has done, Kalidasa's work, Purandaradasa's, or not Purandaradasa, okay, we can take Magha, Bhasa. Okay, so the corpus is like, goes on and on and on. Then, you know, we have our own friends in astronomy, in Sri, what is that? Leelavati, Bhaskaracharya's Leelavati, Aryabhatta, all these, that is another full-fledged of things coming with Jyotisha and Kalpa. So then there are similarly Shed Vedantas, which is like, which is the Shiksha, Vyakarna, Nirukta, Chandas, Kalpa, Jyotisha.
Sanhita.
Sangeeta is from Samaveda.
Okay.
Sangeeta comes from Samaveda, that is a different derivation itself. Samagana. So that is where Gandharva Veda comes. Ayurveda is from Rig Veda, similarly. And Dhanush Veda, Dhanur Veda, or that is the art of war, comes from the Yajur Veda. So we have a whole lot of corpus. We can go on and on and on for the next 3 hours also. I will not be finished. And we can keep on discussing. So we'll continue this. I'll bring in one of the classes we have. Huh?
It's very interesting topic.
Yes, Mahodaya, it is very interesting. But as I said, we'll have to keep on extending the class. I'm not sure how many have time for it. So for today, we will end the class. Okay, but I promise I will bring it in one of the classes and I'll inform you in advance when I'm bringing that whole discussion on. We'll have a full class dedicated for that.
Okay, sir.
One or at least 4 or 5 classes we can dedicate. In fact, we should know the corpus of why we are doing all these things, why we are even reading Samskrtam, why are we even spending time. What is all these things? What I will do is, I will do the Mangalam and stop the YouTube. Then if you have any further questions, we can discuss for another 5-10 minutes. I'm okay. Okay. Om Swastik Prajabhyah Paripalayantam Yaena Margena Mahim Mahishaha Go Brahmanebhyo Shubhvastu Nityam लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु। काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः, पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी, देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः, ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः, अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु, पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः, अधनात् सदनात् सन्तु, जीवन्तु शरदां शतम्। शृण्वन् रामायणं भक्त्या स याति पदमेव वा, स याति ब्रह्मणस्थानं, ब्रह्मणा पूज्यते सदा। हरिः ओम्।